Hi, OJ. I need to pour my heart out to you without holding back. Life hasn't just thrown curveballs at me, it's knocked me out cold. Today, I live in a broken down house in the village, barely surviving. But it all started with greed, desperation, and the decision I regret to my core. Years ago, I owned a small fleet of buses. I was struggling, running goods from town to town and local businesses. But things weren't just working out. The economy was bad, considering the price of fuel and unpaid debt I took from banks. I was sinking very fast. That's when a friend approached me, glowing with success, boasting about his two new buses and flourishing businesses. Naturally, I wanted to know his secrets. He leaned in and whispered about a powerful solution he found in Benin, a charm that had turned his fortunes around. He made it sound so simple, so clean, no blood, no sacrifices, just successes. I told my wife, and although she hesitated, I said, this could save us. So we made a journey to Benin. When we arrived, the ritualist did something strange. He took the back of a tree, made a cut in my palm, and rubbed the mixture into it. He said it would connect me to the spirits of his shrine. At that time, it didn't seem like much, just a ritual. But when I returned home, things took a wild turn. My fortunes flipped, businesses boomed. Within months, I bought 6 brand new buses. A year later, I was in a serious bus business. It was like magic, but that magic came with a cost. I started having visions, terrifying ones. The ritualist will appear in my dreams and even during the day, demanding sacrifices. Human sacrifices, I mean, 30 people within 2 months. I was horrified. I have never killed before and I wasn't going to start. I tried cutting all ties with the ritualist, but that only unleashed a nightmare. My newborn child died suddenly. The eldest one lost his mind. I was in shock, haunted by guilt and fear. My wife nagged and pressured me to act like a man. Eventually, under all the weight, I gave in and performed the sacrifices, using charms smeared inside the buses. It's at this point that I would ask that you subscribe to the channel, share a comment, and like the story, because that is the only way you encourage me to bring you more stories and confessions. Please subscribe. Let's go. Now, passengers started dying mysteriously. The bus wouldn't crash, they would just perish later after boarding any of my buses. Their lives drained by whatever dark power fueled my successes. I was in denial, telling myself it wasn't our fault. But deep down, I knew we were killing people. The money kept flowing, but the cost was unbearable. One day, my wife poisoned herself out of the pain of the loss of the children and died. Then suddenly, I was alone, cursed, hated, and rejected by everyone who once knew me and my successes. Now I'm here in the village, penniless and broken. My properties in town have been taken over, and I can't even return to fight for them because I know death awaits me from there. Every night, I see the faces of those I sacrificed. They haunt me, crying out why my own children's voices are the loudest. OJ, I didn't know it would end like this. My friend never warned me. If I could turn back time, I'll reject every bit of that cursed wealth. But here I am, asking for advice, for solutions, and for prayers. To anyone listening, greed and shortcuts will only destroy you. I am a living proof and a testimony. Here's a story on how she ended up eating human poop out of desperation. The things women will do for money.